The fun part about running a technology services company is solving interesting problems for your clients. The not so fun part is managing everything behind the scenes, scoping and pricing projects, writing statements of work, optimizing team utilization and fighting scope creep, chasing down invoices, and forecasting whether or not you're going to make payroll. Sometimes it feels like you're on a treadmill that you can't get off of, and I know this because I lived it for 2 decades, and I have a solution for you. For a lot of firms, all that behind the scenes work is happening across different tools, spreadsheets, Slack threads, emails, and meetings. And every time information has to move from one place to another, somebody pays for it. They're wasting time, missing details, introducing errors, or just plain confusing everyone across sales, delivery, finance, and leadership, and your clients. That's the problem that Treya was built to solve. Treya is an all-in-one operations platform built specifically for technology services companies. It connects the full life cycle of the business from lead to deal, from scope to project, from resource planning to timesheets, invoicing, and forecasting. For example, a lot of firms track sales opportunities in a CRM, scope the work somewhere else, price it in a spreadsheet, and store all these details across Drive, Slack, and email. With Treya, those pieces live together. Your pipeline, scoping, pricing, and early project planning are in the tool, connected from the start. So the information your team needs is easier to find, easier to trust, and easier to carry forward into delivery. When a deal closes, that handoff from sales to delivery is where a lot of firms lose time and context. Someone has to re-enter a deal information into a statement of work. Then someone has to plug it into project management, time tracking, and accounting software. Then the team has to meet multiple times to align on what they're actually doing. And there's so many things that can go wrong that it will eventually spark a 5-alarm fire when you least expect it and when you least need it. With Treya, instead of all this, the details from the deal move directly into delivery operations. Statements of work are automatically generated, projects automatically created, and important information like timeline, staffing needs, and invoice schedule are preserved from the beginning and aligned with what was sold. Once a project's live, the next challenge is visibility. Are you capturing the revenue you expected? Is your team being utilized effectively? Are projects healthy? Are margins where they need to be? Instead of constantly interrupting your team for updates, you can see project status, team utilization, budgets, and delivery progress in one place, with a clearer view of what's going on and what needs attention. When it's time to invoice, the process shouldn't be chasing 3 team members, checking 2 tools, and then rebuilding everything into a spreadsheet. Because timesheets and invoices are connected in Treya, you can see when invoices are ready to bill, automatically calculate line items, and get invoices out without the usual back and forth. That means fewer missed details, fewer bottlenecks, and a much better control on your cash flow. When all this information lives in one place like Treya, you get something most services firms are missing: real-time visibility into the metrics that actually drive the business. You can see what's coming in, what's being delivered, where your team is allocated, what needs to be invoiced, and what the future of the business actually looks like for metrics that make sense to you. The bigger value is not just having the data, it's being able to make better decisions because the data is connected. Treya creates this through line across your entire business, so you're not constantly jumping between tools, double-checking spreadsheets, or relying on meetings just to understand what's happening. It was built for technology services companies that want more clarity, more control, and a better way to run the business as they grow. If that sounds like your team, you can start a free trial at heytreya.com.